Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our live coverage of Miss Galaxy Pacific 2009. And we are very, very privileged to have with us here tonight, in front of me, one of our judges from our distinguished panel of judges. He is, of course, none other than Suavai Olealofa himself, otherwise known as the Pacific's #1 Elvis impersonator. Please put your hands together for Suavai. Now, Suavai, the first question that I have for you is that some of our contestants here who are not Samoan, they may be concerned that you, being a Samoan, may favor the Samoan contestants. Can you say something to allay their fears about any favoritism on your part, please, Suavai?
Thank you very much for that first question. I didn't get your name. But I want to guarantee and to be sure that all the people out there realize that I have no favoritism on any of these women here, because I see all these women as equals to me. And just to allay your fears, I want to sing a song to you to show that all the women are equals to me. It's a song I used to sing, and it goes a little something like this. To all the girls I loved before, Fiji, Tonga, and Samoa, even to a
Well, thank you very much for that, Suavai. Now, you've had a chance, a really good chance, to have a look at all of our contestants. Could you tell me, Suavai, are there contestants who so far have stood out for you? And who are they? Who are the contestants that have stood out for you?
Thank you very much for that second question. The ones that have stood out for me so far are the ones that, when I call their name. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'll rephrase that. Who are the contestants that you think could be crowned Miss Galaxy Pacific 2009, and for what reason do you think they could be Miss Galaxy Pacific 2009?
Thank you, thank you. There are 3 main contestants that have really captured my heart tonight. The very first one was Miss Tonga. When I saw Miss Tonga for the very first time, when she came on stage, it was like she was on a skateboard. She glided across the stage. Hey, yes, and as she was standing there was something that mesmerized me about her. The way she spoke was very intellectual. But what caught my eyes was when she turned around. She looked at me and she smiled. That's when I knew Miss Tonga was in with a golden chance.
What do you mean by golden chance?
Like I said, after the interview, she turned around, she looked at me, and she smiled. That's when I saw all the golden charms.
Now, who are some of the other contestants, and for what reason do you think they'll be crowned Miss Galaxy Pacific 2009?
The other contestant that really was making me melt was Miss Samoa. When I saw Miss Samoa for the very first time with my 2 eyes, her face, she had the facial features of an angel. Her skin was milky smooth, long arms. She had a waist that was wasting no time at all. But what really they called me was she had long legs. So long it reminded me of long legs. But there was one little hurdle that may decide whether she win it or not. That hurdle was when I went down and I saw her feet.
What was the problem with her feet?
When I saw Miss Samoa's feet, it reminded me of when I used to work in the bakery. And I used to make bread, and the flour used to rise up and then hang over the pan. Because Miss Samoa, this was her shoes. That was her feet.
Now, I believe that you have one more contestant who you think could possibly, very probably, be crowned Miss Galaxy Pacific 2009. Who was that contestant?
That contestant, I am proud to say, it is Miss Fiji. Okay, not anymore. No, it was Miss Fiji. You see, when I saw Miss Fiji with my own two hands, eyes, the thing that was really like put me in a trance was her personality. That is what was capturing me. And that is what I look for in a lady. Sorry, man. Anyway, back to Miss Fiji. Everything about her was 1000%. She was beautiful. She was elegant. She was a very bright lady. But it was her friendly personality that caught me. And I think she will be the one to win it. To not, but only one little hurdle that might cause her not to win the Miss Galaxy pageant tonight.
What is that hurdle?
Well, if Miss Fiji is win the pageant, we will have to crown her with the tiara. And the trouble is, where will we put it? Because if we put it on her now, we might lose it. And then we will have to go in there and look at...
Well, thank you very much for that, Suave. I am sure one of those three will be crowned Miss Galaxy Pacific. Now, young men at home, they'll be watching this and they'll be looking at you and they'll be thinking, now, there is a guy who has succeeded in life and in love.
Carry on.
Now, what advice could you give young men at home who may be thinking about, courting women and about how they should treat women correctly? Could you give young men at home some advice about how they should treat women right?
Hey, there's a lot of pressure that you are putting on me. I can't help it if I am the perfect man. But all I can say to all the men out there, watch me, I walk the speak. You see, the way that I look at my woman, it's the same way I look at a fruit. You see? Because the fruits come in various sizes. And just like the contestants, they come in various sizes. You see, some fruits and women come in a small sizes. Others come in a medium sizes. And then you have those that come in a size where you think to yourself, is that for real? Is this a Ripley's Believe It or Not? You see, in like a fruit, it's all about timing. You don't pick it too early, you just, yeah. You pick it too late, it's all mushy. But if you pick it at the right time, it's just the sweetest thing on this earth. And like a fruit, sometimes if you accidentally chop it, it bruises easily. But others, you can use the 2-second rule, fall down 1, 2, wipe off.
Thank you very much for those observations. Right now, one final question that I do have for you is, people at home will be watching this and they will notice that in Miss Galaxy Pacific, we have a sarong section instead of a swimwear section, sarong being Indonesian for lava lava. Now, could you explain to our audience at home who have seen, Miss Universe and Miss World, in which they have a swimwear contest, could you explain the history behind the sarong section in the Pacific pageants? Is it because of our modesty? Could you perhaps just tell our audience how we have a sarong section instead of a swimwear section?
Thank you very much for that historical question. Basically, when the very first Miss Pacific Galaxy pageant was happening, there used to be a swimwear category. But what happened was when they called out the swimwear category, all the Pacific Island women came out with their swimwear, others with bikinis. And it was at that time when they came out, everyone looked at each other and they said to themselves, this is sarong.